Here is most homeowners' issues. Good evening, friends. I'm back again. As promised, I told you I was gonna finish my little DIY sprinkler leak issues. Just want to give you a little bit of history behind my decision. You can see here, this is my old pipe. Back in 2017, I used the EP200 epoxy putty. So this is a purple one right here. If you look deep inside here, you could see that there is a micro fracture or micro cracks right at the joint. It's not. There's no issues with the sealant. I've applied plenty of them. You can see the blue ones, and I've even used the purple ones to clean it before I use a blue one or the hot glue. So this is a little bit of history behind it. So lately I tried the JB Well water well. It does the same job, but when I did this one, I noticed it migrate, or it moved to, the leak moved to this side of it. So that's one of the reasons why I had to do the cutting and repairing it. There's nothing wrong with cutting and repairing it. The downside of that is just mainly is labor. That is the correct way, like everybody was telling me. That is the preferred way, but sometimes you just don't have enough time. So that's one of the reasons why these epoxies are really useful and handy if you are in a crunch for time. So, and no structure. Okay, friends, this is the JB Well that I was gonna inform you guys that this is what I'm gonna use. It says it could hold up to 13,000 psi, and it will be pretty good with water well. So as you can see, this is a packaging. It's in directions is pretty much you gotta take out the putty, and you're gonna nail it, or you're gonna smash it to the colors. It's a uniform. Then from after that, then you're gonna apply it to it. So it's gonna take about 15 to 25 minutes to set. So this is what I'm gonna use, and the package look like this. You can get it anywhere from your local hardware store. And as you can see, this is what I did. I chamfer off the elbow 90 degree, or this is a T, but I chamfer it off, sand it with a Dremel, sand it really rough, so hopefully it'll bond really good. So it's gonna go down like this. It's gonna set here. I don't plan on making it flush because I want the putties to really be covering the whole surface area or the weakest point. So that's my attempt. Then after that, I'm gonna zip tie it to secure it, because in the past, when I put the putty, it usually droops down, or it sags to the bottom. So the bond is not perfect. So hopefully with the sleeves or with the covers, it'll keep the putties together or the epoxy together, and hopefully it'll secure it like that. So that's my attempt, and I'll set this up and we'll see how that goes. I suggest and recommend you guys use a glove, because it's gonna get all over your hand. It's gonna, you could wash it off, but it's probably prefer you use a glove. I think it's easier to handle. But once you start milling it or mashing it, you're gonna smell an odor. It's gonna smell pretty like paint, or really smelly, like adhesive or something is really hot. So once you get it to a consistent color, you want to apply it to your product or your plastic. I'm not just gonna apply some to this. I expect it to ooze out when I clamp it down. So hopefully this mold will work. If it does, it'll probably save a lot of manual labor, because when it's not fun to start cutting stuff up, and you gotta have a lot of time to put it back together. I mean, the actual job, once if it's open, it's not that hard to do it the correct way, but this is the lazy way. So we'll see how well this works. Just trying to be creative here, but it's not necessarily the correct way to do it, but it's a lazy man's way.